Hello friend, how are you? Welcome to Tripan Study Center. We are going to do today's doing is very important topic here, MCQ. MCQ question for the class 8 science chapter here, force and pressure for a CBSE NCERT text basis here. That's the most important MCQ which will be a very important for the exam point of view, and it will be important for the there's a competitive exam also. Let's see what is our topic today. Today we discussion most important chapter here, force and pressure, class 8 CBSE NCERT science here. You know that is the most important chapter, force and pressure, MCQ. There is MCQ is the most important. The first question arrive here. Two objects repel to each other. Two objects repel to each other. This repulsion could be a due to. This repulsion due to first frictionally force only, B electrostatic force only, C magnetic force only, D either are magnetic or on electrostatic force. You know that is the most important question. But first of all, you choose the right answer for the four options here. You know that you choose the answer. I write your notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question. Question is clear here. Two objects repel to each other. Two objects repel to each other. This repulsion could be a due to. There is a friction force only. There is a nothing is a frictional force only. Friction is the most important, but the nothing is a repel to each other. Electrostatic force. There is a electrostatic force. This right, but magnetic force only. There's also is important. You know that electrostatic force is apply here and magnetic force apply here. It means the D option is correct here. D option is correct. D is the either are magnetic or on electrostatic force. It means to D option for this question answer is correct here. Option D is correct here. Let's see next question. The next question on your screen. The question here, a push or pull on object is called. A push or pull on object is called A pressure, B push pull, C force, D all of above. That's important here. You know that first of all you give an answer for this question. Four option is the most important and write the correct answer of your notebook. Okay? And let's see what is the answer for this question. You know that a question is a push or pull on object is called pressure. There is nothing is a pressure here. Push pull, that is nothing is a push pull. There is only here apply here force. It means to the C option is correct here. A push or pull on the object is called force. It's called force. C option is correct for this question here. Let's see next question. Next question on your screen. Question here, if two forces act in the opposite direction on and the object the net force acting on it is the. You know that the question is clear. If the two forces act in the opposite direction on an object, the net force acting on it is the A. Sum of the two force, B. Difference between the two force, C. Multiplication of the two force, D. Division of the two force. Question is very interesting, but you choose the answer for the correct for the four options and write your notebook firstly. You know that you write down your answer for your notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question here. Question, understand? Question is clear. If the two forces act in the opposite direction on an object, their net force acting on it is the There is the answer is clear. Answer is clear. The difference between the two force. Difference between the two force. Option B is correct here. Option B is correct. Difference between the two force. That is a right answer here. Let's see next question here. Next questions on your screen. Question is here. A leaves fall down on the ground due to. A leaves fall down on the ground due to A. Electrostatic force, B. Magnetic force, C. Gravitational force, D. Muscular force. You know that. First of all, choose your answer for the four options and write out in your notebook. You have a note the correct answer notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question here. Questions is clear. Leaves fall down on the ground due to. There is due to. You know that electrostatic force, there is nothing apply here. It is not a leaf fall, the electrostatic force. It means to A option is wrong. B has the magnetic force. Magnetic force, there is nothing here. It means to B option also is here wrong. C, gravitational force. That's right, gravitational force. Gravitational force is the most important here. A leaves fall down on the ground due to the gravitational force. It means to the option C is correct here. Option C, gravitational force. That's the correct answer of gravitational force here. Let's see next question here. The next question on your screen. Question here. A state of motion is described by. A state of motion is described by A. Position of rest, B. Position of motion, C. Both by the state of the rest or motion, D. None of these. That's an important question here. But first of all, you give the answer for this question here. That's important. And write your notebook also. You have a write the notebooks. Okay, let's see what is the answer for this question. Question is clear here. A state of motion is described by the position of rest. That's right. Position of the rest is correct. Position of the motion is also correct. It means two option is correct here. But you now have to tick the both option. It means to the option C. Option C is correct. Both by the state of rest or motion. There is option C is correct here. Both by the state of rest or motion. There is a C option is correct here. Next question on your screen. Question here, when the hammer strike, there is a going of an electrical bell. Which of the following force is responsible for the movement of hammer? You know that you see the electrical bell. The question is relative there. When the hammer strikes the gong on the electrical bell, which of the following force is responsible for the movement of hammer? Responsible, the force, the moment of hammer. Hammers mean the ringing here. A. Gravitational force alone. B. Magnetic force alone. C. Electrostatic force alone. D. Frictional force alone. That's important question here. But first of all, you give the answer for this question. That's important. You know that you write down your notebook your right answer. Let's see what is the answer for this question. Question is clear here. When the hammer strikes, there is a gong of the electrical bell. Which of the following force is responsible for the movement of hammer? There is a force responsible for the movement of hammer. A. Gravitational force alone. A. Gravitational force alone. There's nothing here. Magnetic force alone. No. There is a wrong options. Is the magnetic force alone. There's nothing is right. C. Electrostatic force alone. That's right here. Because the electrostatic force here apply for the ring of the electrical bell, and the force responsible for their hammer or moment of hammer. The electrostatic force. There is the right answer. Option C is correct here. Let's see other question here. Next question on your screen. The question here. Two boys, A and B, are applying the force on a block. Two boys, A and B, are applying for the force on the block. If the block move toward the boy, if the block moved toward the boy A, which one of the following statement is correct here? Which is one of the following statement is correct? A. Magnitude of force applied by B is greater than that of the B. B. Magnitudes of force applied by the A is smaller than to the B. And C here, net force on the block is toward to B. And D. Magnitude of force applied by A is equal to that of B. That's an important option. But first of all, you choose the answer for the four option, okay? And write your notebook firstly. You know that you have to write the answer for this question. Let's see what is the answer for this question here. Question is clear here. Two boys A and B are applying the force on the block. Two boys. If the block move toward to the boy A, which one of the following statement is correct? Here, magnitude force applied by A is greater than to the B. A is greater than B. The boy is a block or move to the toward the boy. That's the option is wrong. That option is wrong totally. B. Magnitude of force applied by the B. Magnitude force applied by A is smaller than to the B. You know that the B option is correct here. B option is correct. Magnitude of force applied by A is smaller than that of B. It means the B options were correct for this question. Let's see next question here. You know that next questions on your screen. Question here. When the two forces act in opposite direction, their net force acting in there. A. Sum of the two force. B. Difference between the two force. C. Both of these. And D. None of these. Question is clear. When the two force act in a opposite direction, then net force action is there. You know that you write the correct answer of your notebook. That's important. You have to write the notebook or right answer. Let's see what is the answer for this question. Question is clear here. When the two forces act in the opposite direction, then net force acting in there. A. Sum of the two force. Sum of the two force is not a correct answer here. B. Difference between the two force. You know that difference between two force. That's the correct answer here. Because the two force act in opposite direction, there mean difference between the two force. Difference between two force. Option is B is correct. Option B is correct. Difference between two force. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. The strength of force is expressed by 8. The strength of force is expressed by 8. A. Weight. B. Mass. C. Magnitude. D. Longitudinal force. That's an important question here. But first of all, you give the answer for questions, okay? And write the correct answer for your notebook. You have a write down to the notebook the correct answer. Let's see what is the answer for this question here. Question is clear. The strength of force is expressed by 8. That is the correct here. But option here, weight. Weight is nothing strength of force expressed by 8. See, there's a weight is a wrong here. Weight is wrong. B mass. B mass. There is a strength of force expressed. Nothing here. The mass is also is a wrong option. C magnitude. You know that strength of force expressed by the magnitude. That's the right answer. It means to the option C is correct. Option C is correct. Magnitude. The magnitude is a correct answer for this question. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen, and question here, an example of a non-contact force is. The example of non-contact force is a force extended by us to be left a blockade, B push a stationary car, C force extended by magnet, D hit a cricket ball for a 6 run. You know that is question is most important. Non-contact force. The example of non-contact force. First of all, you choose the answer for the correct here and write your notebook firstly. You know that you have a write down to the right answer for the notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question. Question is clear here. On example of non-contact force, it means to the without contact force. Without contact force, force extended by to be fit the bucket. It means to the is a contact force here. It is a contact force. A is contact force. It's a not contact force. Nothing here. It means to the A option is wrong. B push a stationary car. Stationary car push. It means to the contact force. It means to the B option is wrong. B option is a false. Okay. C force extended by magnet. Magnet. There is a right answer because magnet is a non-contact force here. Magnet is a non-contact force. There is a magnetic force applied here. It means to the C option is correct. C option is correct. Force extended by magnet. C option is correct. Next question on your screen. Question here. 1 kilogram weight is equal to 1 kilogram weight is equal to option A 98 neutron, B 9.8 neutron, C 0.98 neutron, and D 0.098 neutron. You know that is our question is very clear. 1 kilogram weight is equal to. But first of all, you give the answer for this question and write the correct answer from your notebook firstly. You know that you have note the question, right answer, your notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question here. Question understand? Question is clear. 1 kilogram weight is equal to 1 kilogram weight is equal to, there is a B option is right, 9.8 newton to the fix. There is a 9.8 newton to the fix. 1 kilogram weight is equal to B 9.8 newton. There is a 9.8 is the correct answer for this question. Let's see other question. Next question on your screen. Question here. A spring balance is used for a measuring. A spring balance is used for a measuring. A mass, B weight, C pressure, D speed. That's important option bhaiya. But first of all, you give the answer and write the correct answer for your notebook. I give you few seconds for you. Okay? You write the answer for the notebook. Let's see. Check the what is the correct answer for this question here. You know that this question is clear. A spring balance is used for the measuring. A spring balance is used for a measuring. You know that the question is clear. Mass. Mass is a nothing is a spring balance is used for the measuring here. Mass nothing is right. Mass is a correctly wrong answer. Is the false. Okay. Speed is nothing here. Pressure never. The option is B is correct here. Weight. Option B is correct. Weight. A spring balance is used for the measuring of weight. The B option is correct for this answer. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question is clear here. Question is here directly. What is the pressure? Pressure is equal to. It is a ask the examiner only formula. Pressure is equal to A area upon force of which it is a act B. Force upon area on which act. C. Volume upon force on which it act. D. Force volume on which it act. You know that first of all you give the answer for this question and write the correct answer for your notebook here. Okay? You must have a choose their answer for the four option and write your notebook. Okay? Let's see. Check the correct answer for this question. Question is clear. Pressure is equal to area force which it act, area upon force on which is act. It's a false option here. Force upon area on which is act. Force upon area on which it act. That's the correct answer. It means to B option is correct here. Force upon area on which it acts. It means to the pressure is equal to force upon area on which it acts. It means to B option is correct. B option is correct here. Let's see next question here. Next questions on your screen. Question is here directly here. Gravity is A. Repulsive, B. Attraction plus repulsive force, C. Attractive force, D. Not of force. Question is clear. Gravity is. But first of all, you give the answer for this question, okay? And write the correct answer for your notebook. You have a note the correct answer in your notebook? Let's see. Check the what is the answer for this question. You know that is a question is clear. Question is clear here. Gravity is repulsive, not a repulsive. Not a repulsive means false. It means to the option B also is a false because attraction plus repulsing force. It means to the option B is also is a false here. It means to A, B is a false. C, attractive force. That's the correct answer. Gravity is an attractive force. It means to the option B, C is correct here. Option C is correct. Gravity is attractive force. Option C is correct. Let's see next question here. You know that next question on your screen. Question here. A batsman hit the ball for a boundary. Path there is a bowler 4 runs. The batman thus A changes the direction of speed of the ball. B does not be change the direction but speed only. C does not change the speed but a directional only. D does not be changed either direction or speed. Question is clear. A batsman hit the ball for a boundary. First, there is the bowler for a run, 4 run. The batsman thus. You know that question is clear. But first of all, write the correct answer for your notebook. Firstly, you have a note the correct answer for your notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question. Question is clear. Question is clear na? A batsman hit the ball for the boundary. Fast bowler. 4 run. 4 run. There is example of 4 run. The batsman thus. You know that. Directly answer here. Changes the direction and speed for the ball. Does not be change the direction but is speed only. Does not change the speed but is the direction only. Does not change either to direction or speed. You know that does not be change either direction or speed is a false option. And does not be change the speed but a direction only. It means to C option is also is a false. And does not be change the direction but is speed only. It is also is a false statement. It means to the option A is correct here. Option A is correct. Change the direction and speed of the ball. Change the direction and speed of the ball. It means to the option A. The batsman use a option A. Change the direction and speed of the ball. There is a 4 run here. Okay. The option A is correct for this question. Let's see next question here. You know that next question on your screen. Question here. The pressure which is exerted by air around us is known as. Question is clear. The pressure which is extracted by air around us is known as A. Force, B. Atmospheric pressure, C. Muscular force, D. Friction. Question is clear. But first of all, you write the correct answer for your notebook. Okay? You must have write the correct answer in your notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question here. Question is clear. The pressure which is exerted by air around us is known as. That's important here. You know that force. The force is applied here. Force is applied is navy. Never. Force is nothing applied for this here. Atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. That is the right answer. Atmospheric pressure is applied here. The pressure which is extremely of air around us is known as atmospheric pressure. It means to the option is B is correct here. Atmospheric pressure is correct answer for this question. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. Force acting on per unit area is called. Force acting on per unit area is called A. Non-contact force, B. Contact force, C. Force, D. Pressure. You know that this question is very important for the exam view here, but easy also. But first of all, you choose the correct answer. Fill 4 options here and write the correct answer for your notebook. You must have write the correct answer in your notebook. Let's see what is the correct answer for this question here. The question here, force acting on the per unit area is called. Area is called non-contact force. Non-contact force is false. B. Contact force. Contact force also is a false here. C. Force. There is no force applying here. It means to the C option is wrong. D. Pressure. Pressure is the right answer. Pressure is the right answer for this question here. Force action on per unit area is called pressure. It means to the option is D is correct here. Option D is correct. Let's see next question here. You know that next question on your screen. Question here. A dash exerted by an object on another is a force. A dash exerted by an object on the another is a force. A push or pull, B contact or non-contact force, C pressure, D magnitude. That's the most important fill in the blanks here. But first of all, you choose the correct answer and write your notebook info here. You know that you write the correct answer in your notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question here. Question is clear. A dash extremely by an object, another is the force. There is a contact and non-contact force, there is a force. Pressure also is a force. And magnitude also force. But push or pull, there is important force. It means to the A option is correct. A push or pull extremely by an object, another is the force. The option A is correct here. Push or pull. Option A, push or pull. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. The force exerted by the earth to pull the object toward itself is called. The force exerted by the earth to pull the object toward itself is called A. Electrostatic force, B. Gravitational force, C. Muscular force, D. Contact force. You know that the question is clear, but you write the correct answer for your notebook. Okay, you have a write the correct answer in your notebook. Let's see what is the correct answer for this question here. Question understand? Question is clear. The force exerted by the earth to pull the object toward itself is called. It's called electrostatic force. That's not applied to here. Electrostatic force. There is a not a electrostatic force. A option is wrong here. B, gravitational force. Gravitational force. That's the right answer because the force exerted by the earth to pull the object toward itself. It means to the gravitational force. You are also there is exerted by the earth a gravitational force. The gravitational force is the most important. There is object toward itself. It means to the option B is correct here. Option B, gravitational force, is a B option is correct. B option is correct. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. Muscular force is also called dash force. Muscular force is also called a dash force. A, non-contact force. B, contact force. C, gravitational force. D, magnetic force. You know that this question is very easy. But first of all, you give the correct answer for this question. And write your notebook is correct answer. You will write the correct answer of your notebook. Let's see what is the question for answer for this question here. Question is clear. Muscular force is also called dash force. There is a muscular force also called contact force. Muscular force is also called contact force. It means to the option B is correct. Option B is correct for this question. Contact force. Next question on your screen. Question here. The force exerted by a charged body on another charged. The force exerted by a charged body on another charge. A, gravitational force. B, electrostatic force. C, non-contact force. D, contact force. Question is clear. But first of all, you give the correct answer for this question. You know that you have choose the correct answer and write there in notebook. Let's see what is the correct answer for this question. Question is clear here. The force exerted by a charge body on another charge. The gravitational force? Nothing is gravitational force. A's option is wrong. A is a false. B, electrostatic force. B, electrostatic force. B is correct answer. B is correct answer. Electrostatic force here important. The force exerted by the charged body on another force, electrostatic force. It means to the B option is correct. B option is correct. Electrostatic force. That's important. And let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. Force changes the A, motion of body. B, speed of body. C, shape of body. Or D, all of these. Question is clear. Force changes the. You know that question important for the exam view. But first of all, you give the correct answer for this question. And write the correct answer in your notebook. You must have thought your correct answer. Let's see what is the correct answer for this question here. Question is clear. Force changes the motion of body. That's correct here. Force changes the motion of the body. B, speed of the body. That is also is important here. It means to the B option is correct here. And C, shape the body. Shape the body. It is also is correct answer. It means option D is correct. Option D is correct. All of this is correct answer. It means to D option is correct. All of this here force changes their motion of the body, speed of the body and shape of the body. It means the option D is correct. Option D, all of these is correct. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen, the question here, the force exerted by our muscle is called. The force exerted by our muscle is called A. Electrostatic force, B. Muscular force, C. Gravitational force, D. Non-contact force. Question is clear and very easy. But first of all, you give the correct answer for this question and write the correct answer for your notebook. You know that you thought the correct answer and write your notebook. Let's see what is the correct answer for this question here. Question is clear. The force exerted by our muscle is called. Our muscle is a force is called. You know that, friend? There's a clear answer. B. Muscular force. B is correct answer because muscle force is called muscular force. It means the B option is correct. B option, muscular force, is correct. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. During the dry weather, will the combining here sometime express here flying apart? The force responsible for this. Question understand? During the dry weather, will the combining here, sometime be expressed here flying apart? The force responsible for this. A. Force of gravity. B. Force of friction. C. Electrostatic force. D. Magnetic force. You know that is question is clear. Question is clear. And most important for the exam view here. First of all, you give the correct answer for this question and write your notebook. Okay? You must have write the notebook with correct answer. Let's see what is the answer for this question. Question is clear. During a dry weather. During dry weather, it means to dry weather. Will the combining here sometime we experience here flying. Here is flying apart. The force responsible for this. Force of gravity? No. Force of gravity, nothing is apply here. Force of friction? Force of friction is nothing is apply here. C. Electrostatic force? C. Electrostatic force. That's the correct answer here. The hair flying apart, it means to the hair force or responsible electrostatic force. It means to option C is correct here. Option C is correct. Electrostatic force. C. Electrostatic force is correct answer. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. Which one of the flowing force is contact force? Which one of flowing force is contact force? Force of gravity, magnetic force, force of frictions, D. Electrostatic force. That's the correct option here. But first of all, you choose the correct answer for this option. Okay? You must have a thought of your answer. Let's see what is the answer for this question here. Question is clear here. Which one of the following forces is a contact force? Is a contact force. The force of gravity, B. Magnetic force, B. Magnetic force. Nothing here B. Magnetic force. Not a force of gravity. And C. Force of friction. The force of friction. That's correct here. Flowing force, a contact force is a force of friction. Force of friction is correct answer here for this question. It means to the option C is correct. Option C, force of friction. That's the correct answer. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. Which of the following is a proper example to explain the force on object may be changed its shape? Question is clear. Which of the following is a proper example to explain that a force on object may be changed its shape? A ball of dough rolling into the chapati. A ball of dough rolling in the chapati. B. pressing a rubber ball kept on table. C. Making a model use a clay. C. All of the above. The question is clear. Which of the following a proper example to be explained the force on object may be changed shape? Question is clear. You know that first of all you choose the correct answer for this option. You must have a thought of your answer. Let's see what is the answer for this question. Question understand? Which of the following is a proper example to be explained that a force on object may be changed in a shape? A ball of dough rolling in a chapati. Chapati? That's the correct answer. A rolling of dough in the rolling chapati. That's mean to the change of shape. It means to A option is correct. B. Pressing a rubber ball keep on the table. Rubber ball, there is a circle shape, but you press, there is the change the shape. It means to the B option is also correct here. And C. Making a model of clay. Clay is a simply, there is not a shape, and you give the shape. It means to the change the shape. It means to the C option is also correct here. It means to the option D is correct. Option D is correct. All of this here. Okay, all of these here example of change of shape. It means the D option is correct. D option is correct. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question here. A ball rolling on the ground slowly down and finally stop. A ball rolling off ground slowly down and finally stop. This is because of why the ball is stopped. A. Force. B. Less force applied. C. Friction. D. None of the above. Question is clear here. Question is direct. But first of all, you choose the correct answer for this option. You know that you have a thought of your answer and write also for your notebook. Let's see. Check the correct answer for this question. Question is clear. A ball rolling on the ground, slow down, and finally stop. Why the stop is ball here? There is a force. Nothing is a force applied. Force applied, the ball is moving. It means to A option is totally wrong. B. Less force applied. Nothing is the right answer here. This is the wrong answer. Less force is nothing is the B option is wrong. C. Friction. Friction, that's the right answer. Friction is the ball rolling on the ground slowly down. Then find stop because is applied to the friction here force. Friction C option is correct. Option C is correct. C is a friction is correct. This answer. That's important here. Let's see next question. Next question on your screen. Question here. Force of friction. Force of friction obey act on moving objects and its a direction shall be. Direction shall be A. One any direction. B. Along the direction of motion. C. Perpendicular to the direction of the motion. D. Opposite to the direction of the motion. Question is clear. Force of friction obeys act on moving object and its direction shall be. You must have a thought of your answer. Correct answer, write your notebook. Okay? You have write the correct answer of your notebook. Let's see what is the answer for this question. Question is clear. Force of friction away act on a moving object and it is a direction shall be 1 A 1 any direction. A1 any direction is nothing is correct answer. B along the direction of the motion. No, it is not a correct answer. B perpendicular to the direction of the motion. Yes, it is a correct answer. Perpendicular to the direction of the motion. That's the correct answer. The force friction obey act on moving object and its direction shall be a perpendicular to the direction of the motion. It means the option C is correct. Option C is correct for this question. Let's see next question here. Next question on your screen. Question is here. If in a tug of war, when two teams are pulling a rope and the rope does not be moved toward any team, it imposes that there is a tug or war. There is a game. Okay, this is a game. Two teams is here participation in this game. They're pulling the rope. But here question, the rope does not be moved or to about any team. It means to the imply that equal forces begin applied to the same direction. Equal forces begin applied to the opposite direction. See, no force applied in the direction. D cannot be explained. That's the correct answer. But first of all, you choose the correct answer and write your notebook firstly. Okay? You must have a write the correct answer with your notebook. Let's see what is the correct answer for this question. Question understand. Okay? If the tug of a bar, when the two team is pulling a rope and the rope does not be moved toward any team, it impels that equal force began to apply in the same direction. No, same direction is wrong, but equal force began to apply, that's the right. But in there is same direction, no, same direction is nothing here. Same direction it mean to the a move to avoid the team, but he has a not move to avoid in the any team. Equal force begin applied in opposite direction. Opposite direction matlab means A and B. It means to the both team is the opposite direction is applied to force. It means to option B is correct. Option B is correct. Equal force is began applied in the opposite direction. The B option is correct for this question. Let's see last question here. You know that the last question arrive on your screen. Question here. Muscular force is also called. The muscular force also called dash force. Dash for the muscular force is a non-contact force, B contact force, C gravitational force, D magnetic force. First of all, you choose the correct answer for this question. You must have a correct answer. Choose of and write your notebook. Let's see what is the question answer for this question. Question is clear. Muscular force is also called for. Non-contact force, that's nothing. Is the B option is correct. Muscular force is also called contact force. Option is B is correct. Contact force. That's important is the contact force here. This topic was till this. We will be do their next topic in the next part. If you like it, then please like, share, subscribe, and share the video as a much as a possible. Do not think subscribe and save in your mobile. Thank you.